Welcome back to Oklahoma Live. Now we have your chance to win tickets to see Kenny Chesney and Tim McGraw live in concert coming up here in June at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. So you need to write this down. This is the keyword today, Arrowhead Stadium. Okay, it's 2 words. Arrowhead Stadium are your keywords for today. Go to KSBITV.com and you can register using those keywords. Just put them in, Arrowhead Stadium, and then we'll start announcing the winners coming up here on Monday on Oklahoma Live. So it's a great one. Make sure you go to KSBI TV and put in Arrowhead Stadium for your chance to win those unbelievable concert tickets. Well, now we have got a great author we are very, very excited to have here. In fact, he's got quite a few different books. Steve Wedel is here on the couch with us. Welcome, Steve. How you doing?
All right, thank you.
Well, first you said you've got a great announcement, I guess, or we could talk about it here. Okay. You've got some amazing werewolf books that I know a lot of people are talking about. Tell us a little bit about it first.
Okay, well, the Werewolf Saga started with a short story I wrote in 1993, and it expanded to a novel called Shara. And then I wrote a prequel called Murdered by Human Wolves, and then another book. And right now there's 4 books that have been out previously. Had some disagreements with the publisher because I like to be paid.
Really? You want to be paid for your work?
Strange.
That
concept.
is crazy.
So I found a new publisher, and we have just finalized our deal. And Graveside Tales will be republishing the books beginning this summer. So they're going to start probably with Shara. They're talking about breaking it up into novellas and then doing a collector's omnibus at the end.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Get that cheddar.
Yeah, and there's a brand new book I've been working on for a long time. I kept putting it off because, you know, the other publisher wasn't coming through with the money and the promises, so I dragged my feet on the book, but it's done. The new publisher is going to take it. So finally, there will be the next full-length novel in the Werewolf Saga.
That's great. So when you sit down, do you plan out all of these different sagas, or you just start with one story, and then if that works out, you kind of go from there? How do you do it as an author?
I very rarely outline, because once I outline, I feel like I've already told the story. I'm done. I'm bored.
Yeah.
So I like to set up like signposts along the way, say, okay, I got to write from here to here, and then once I get there, I'll figure out what happens next. And I just do it that way. I've done that with all the books.
Makes things interesting and exciting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're kind of like the reader a little bit. Like
Yeah.
you're writing for the reader. That's awesome. Yeah, it's really good.
But the best experience with that was the book I wrote with Carrie Jones, After Obsession, which came out back in September. We just had a very vague outline. Okay, a boy from Oklahoma moves to Maine. His cousin's possessed by a demon. Go. Yeah. And we just alternated chapters. We didn't know what was coming next, and we would both hang by our emails all day waiting for the chapters to come back, and we could see what happened next and write our chapter. And that book came out in September, and it's done pretty well.
So when you co-author with someone, you're not in the same room together? You guys are going back and forth?
No, Carrie lives in Maine.
Okay.
She's best-selling author of the Need series. She wasn't a bestseller when we met up, but her books took off after that, so...
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really neat. You'll have your side of what you're thinking, and then she has her side, and then it comes back, and a whole story comes together by 2 people.
Yeah.
I've never known that people did that, but that's awesome. I mean, that's really cool that it's like that.
I've known other people who co-author. I don't really know the mechanics of how they do it.
Yeah.
This worked out really well for us, and our styles meshed really well.
And so tell us a little bit about your website as well. I hear you got a great website people can go visit.
Well, yeah, StephenEwedel.com. Kind of hard to remember sometimes, but werewolfsaga.com will also get you there.
Hey, that's even easier.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm also on Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. I don't tweet very much because, frankly, I just don't feel like I do that much. That's sitting down to dinner now.
Hey, you wouldn't be the first one that tweeted that.
You wouldn't be surprised what people put on there and think that we need to know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You've got more going on for you. You can probably tweet more. Don't worry. I had somebody say they just got a new pair of socks on
Oh,
Twitter.
nice.
They are no longer being followed by me. But
Yeah, see, I rarely even check in there. But the website, I post a blog there semi-regularly. My Goodreads book reviews go up there. I'm trying to catch up with all my students on what they're reading because I've been making them read because I'm also an English teacher. So I'm finally reading the Hunger Games series.
I've heard great things about people who've read it.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm one of those people that it's already in the theater. Why do I have to read the book? But, you know.
My wife took me. We went and watched it. I really thought it was a good movie, so she went and bought me all the books because she read them all.
Oh.
And she had them like through relatives, and so I've now started reading them. They're really good.
I've heard great things. Well, I can't wait, and I'm very excited that you've got a new publisher and you're working well, and the man's finally getting paid. That's what we like to see.
That's right.
There's plenty more to come here on Oklahoma Live. Stay with us right here on KSBI 52.
Love can come in all sizes. Love can come in all shapes. Love can come on 4 legs. Love can come from those who need your love in return. Find love and more at the 3rd Annual